Straight out the motherfucking gate, man. I ain't even gonna hesitate with y'all niggas. Magic is fueled with will, agreement, and intent. Yet, in the end, only results matter. You know what I'm saying? What's up, niggas? I wanted to say congratulations to everybody on this path who anchoring this energy, riding this wave of chaos energy, and applying that shit creatively into their life and working methodology to give them, you know what I'm saying, to strengthen their work, their magical approach, and to tapping into any pantheon you see fit or deem necessary for your spiritual advancement and your acquisition of more power. You know what I'm saying? As a Luciferian, as a chaos magician, whatever, a vampire magician, whatever you want to call yourself, whatever system you're working with. I want to congratulate you niggas. Both gods and goddesses, titans and titanesses and all that old fly shit. But today, you know what I'm saying, I wanted to talk about having a childlike mindset when approaching your work, doing shadow work. What I mean by that is having the creativity of a child, meaning that the versatility of thought and the no non-hindrance of thought forms that place limitations on the subconscious mind of childlike thinking. Meaning when we was children, you see what I'm saying, we can play our action figures, we communicated with action figures, many of us had you know what I'm saying, imaginary friends we communicate with, and we saw and we believed through the power of our beliefs, we collapsed that thought form into physical existence, and it made it a tangible object for us to interact with. You see what I'm saying? A lot of us placed that same thought form into a dial, where we animated that dial by looking at it and observing it and made that shit animate. You see what I'm saying? Where nobody else was able to, you know what I'm saying, see or share the experience that we had, so to speak. But the importance of having a childlike mindset in approaching your shadow work, so to speak, is due to the fact, in my personal experience, in creating self-initiation rituals and rituals that I've created for myself to challenge myself, so to speak. So when I'm going within the hell that is my subconscious mind, the abyss, the darkness, you see what I'm saying? Understand my approach in doing that. Not only do I have a Luciferian mindset as embodying what Lucifer represents as a bringer of light, the illuminated one, shining that black flame into that darkness, meaning I illuminate all my trauma, all my fears, all my insecurities about myself. They are illuminated, and those thoughts come rushing in like a tsunami into my existence, where I gotta face them motherfuckers head on. But not only do I have a Luciferian mindset, I have a set mindset where I absorb my subconscious mind, or the traumas, the insecurities, the fears that I have. I absorb them. So I turn my pain, like I just said, all those things, all the negativity about myself, I transmute it into something that can strengthen me going forward, gain more power. You know what I'm saying? Turn my pain into power, literally, as an alchemist, as a magician. You see what I'm saying? No matter what it is, no matter how unpleasant the manifestation becomes. You see what I'm saying? I've talked to you about this shit many times before, where all the trauma that I have, that I buried within myself, that I face, I manifest them as monsters, because I'm a creative motherfucker. You see what I'm saying? I manifest them as demonic, just monsters ass forms of something for me to face, something for me to conquer, something for me to battle and defeat and absorb. You see what I'm saying? So being creative, like, say for example, if you want to challenge yourself, you know what I mean, going within your subconscious mind, taking deep breaths and using your exhales as a focused momentum to go down within your subconscious mind, building intensity as you breathe and as you breathe out. Inhale and exhale. And as you reach the level where you deem necessary for you to conduct your work or your ritual, you see what I'm saying? Imagine creating a scenario where you had no arms and no legs, and your torso was chained to a rock. And what you see approaching you, hyenas, bloodthirsty ass hyenas, walking slowly to you, ready to devour you. And as you build the intensity and momentum of feeling scared and afraid and having no way out, of being anticipating of the feeling of having your flesh torn and consumed by hyenas. And as you see them pacing to you slowly, laughing, what do you do about it? How do you get out of that situation? Use your motherfucking imagination. Have a childlike mindset. Grow motherfucking arms. Grow arms and break out the motherfucking chain. You creative. Use your motherfucking imagination. Have a childlike mindset. And not only fucking break out the chains, take the spatial existence where these hyenas exist in and fucking devour them and disperse them. Kill them. Consume them. Where you become the motherfucking predator and you chase away them motherfucking hyenas where they go flying away from you, but they can't run away, because in this existence, in this manifestation, you in control of it. You in control of the experiment, right? So why not reverse the effect by being creative, by thinking, using your imagination, whatever way you see fit, to turn that scenario into something that can sustain you, something that can give you more power, something that can strengthen your creativity and your state of mind going forward when you're approaching your shadow work. So that's like, you can apply that to your everyday lifestyle, where any unpleasant situation that you find yourself in, or that you manifest unconsciously, not being in control of the chaotic mind that you have or that you embody every day. And you have a situation where, let's say you stuck in traffic. Oh, fuck, I'm stuck in traffic, man. These motherfuckers driving slow. Get the fuck out my motherfucking way, man. I got somewhere to be. Unpleasant situation, right? Most of us would agree to that. But as a black adept and somebody that embodies every situation and able to have the mind and the focus of being able to transmute that situation into something that's beneficial to me spiritually, you could take that same circumstance of being stuck in traffic to conduct a ritual, to do spell work, to meditate, to sharpen and focus your will and intent to manifest your deepest desires. You see what I'm saying? It's little things like that for me, are the most beneficial, the subtle things, the small things, the thing, you know what I'm saying? The gnosis in between the lines when I'm reading a book, a story, or whatever like that. It's the little things that mean so much to me that are so profound, because most people overlook those things. Most people, aren't aware of how important those little subtle circumstances are. So take that same situation and turn it into your power. Don't be emotional. You see what I'm saying? But be creative in how you conduct your ritual. You see what I'm saying? How you do your spell work. Be creative with it. Have a childlike mindset. And not only having a childlike mindset, me personally, I have a childlike enthusiasm when I approach my shadow work. I'm charged up. I'm amped up to challenge myself to go down into my subconscious mind, or into hell, descend into hell, and to rise up as a hero. Because, you know what I'm saying, we all fucking follow the line of the hero's journey. You the hero of your own story, and you the devil of your own story. You see what I'm saying? The adversarial forces that you find within yourself may manifest as things that, says limitations, or things that are blocking your level of awareness or your level of consciousness growth. You see what I'm saying? And you can face that. Like me personally, I might manifest things as dragons, as monsters, like I told you before. And I might go within my subconscious mind under the deific mask of Kratos, the god of war, who loves war, who's bloodthirsty in the fact and opportunity of being able to slay something that's in front of him, of anything that's limiting his, his progression within the game God of War. You know what I'm saying? He had a motherfucking mission to slaughter anything, any animal, beast, man, woman, child that come before him. He slayed that motherfucker, and he was drunk off bloodlust, off the powers of Ares, who was a god of war, and just embodying that concept of being a god of war, of going into that battle with fiendish glee, You see what I'm saying? Enthusiasm, like a child would going into a candy store, being able to pick any fucking unlimited amount of candy that you want, or going to the you know what I'm saying, the ice cream shop, pick out any ice cream you want. Feel that and embody that same enthusiasm and happiness and appreciation for being able to do that. You see what I'm saying? But apply that to your shadow work and you will have a lot more beneficial results, in my opinion. And, you know what I'm saying? Just having fun with the shit, because I have fun with this shit. You see what I'm saying? There's nothing more fun to me than locking myself in a fucking closet or a bathroom with no fucking interaction, no fucking cell phone, and staring at myself in the mirror, or gazing at myself in the mirror and watching what comes up, watching what I manifest. You see what I'm saying? Going into the fucking mirror and gazing at it. Using my breathing techniques, counting down from 13 all the way down to 0. And watching my Goetian niggas all pop up. You see what I'm saying? I communicate with all of them. Giving them, you know what I'm saying, acknowledging them. Giving them props for assisting me on assisting Lucifer on my path to acquiring more power. Or looking into the mirror. Doing the same breathing technique that I just described. And watching the Necronomicon entities come up. Face to face. Right here. I can smell they stank ass breath. Especially Cthulhu, that old sleep ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? Smell his breath. Azathoth. All my niggas. Acknowledging them. Giving them thanks. And giving them orders. You see what I'm saying? Some shit I might want to manifest. You know what I mean? Y'all see me rocking the deific mask all the time of Cthulhu. You know what I mean? I might want to fuck with y'all Sothoth one day. You know what I mean? I might have to put Cthulhu down. That's why y'all sometimes see me video and I don't got the shit on. You know what I mean? I might want to fucking embody Yig, Dagon. All of them had a time and opportunities to, you know what I'm saying, for me to work with them and things like that. But being creative in how you see that. Being creative in how you manifest them, how you interact with them is very, very, very essential. But like I said, I have an enthusiasm when I do this shit. I want to see these niggas. I want to shake their hand. I want to feel the gelatinous fucking slimy ass fucking tentacle forms and shit like that. But understand something. When I do my shadow work, when I communicate with these entities, I am not in human form. I become them. You see what I'm saying? I become an amalgamation of all of these entities. You see what I mean? See what I'm saying? So if I'm approaching the Necronomicon, I absorb the entirety of the pantheon of the Necronomicon entity. So what you will see from me, it will be equivalent to what you were watching a John Carpenter movie like The Thing, where all the entities, this virus, the alien entity absorbed, you'll see them motherfuckers manifested all throughout his corporeal body. That's how I approach him. But not only do I approach him like that, I'm a fucking giant and they fucking small to me when I approach them. Let's start out on this level, face to face. And if I don't have the motherfucking self-confidence, if I have doubt, or if I had any motherfucking level of fear, I mean a smidgen of fear in approaching these motherfuckers and looking at these entities as if they are external from me or outside of me, they will fucking, I order them motherfuckers to devour me on sight. Kill me, because I ain't worthy. That's disrespectful approaching these niggas, these energies that you have within you. These are your motherfucking powers that you turned on and you can never turn off. So why would you approach these entities? Why would you approach your own fucking power with fear or with any fucking shadow of a doubt that you're not in control of these entities, these energies? You see what I'm saying? So within the story of the Necronomicon, where it talks about Al-Hazred being torn to motherfucking shreds, I ordered these motherfuckers to tear me to motherfucking shreds, way more worse than what they did to that nigga anywhere I'm at within my fucking environment in my life, in my human, you know what I'm saying, living my human existence, where these motherfuckers will destroy me if I was to approach these motherfuckers with that fear. So that's motivation for me to never fucking be afraid, but to always never rest on my laurels and to always build more and more power and more fucking confidence in approaching these entities. You see what I'm saying? So I approach them face to face, and I'm checking in with these niggas. They like, nigga, let's see you, nigga, you real about, you bottle with this shit? Let's see. And I look them motherfuckers dead in all they motherfucking eyes. Not as human, not dealing with human comprehension, not approaching these motherfuckers with the human mindset or human thinking of limitation, of fear, of dread, all the fucking unconscious thought forms, that collective consciousness of humanity, all the things that we attribute to monsters and things like that. No, that shit is left within this corporeal existence. But when I go through the portal or the gateway within the mirror and I communicate with these entities, I am not approaching them as a human being, so to speak. I'm approaching them as a monster, as primordial chaos. You see what I'm saying? As their fucking God. They worship me. They serve me. You see what I'm saying? I don't serve them. And when I approach them and I look these motherfuckers dead in their motherfucking eye like I'm looking at y'all niggas right now. You see what I'm saying? And as I build more and more confidence in myself and my approach of being a titan amongst these motherfuckers, I grow in stature and they grow smaller. Then they like, when I finally get up to that fucking level of a macro amongst these niggas, macro, y'all niggas need to study that shit. That's who we are. You know what I'm saying? But when I approach them, when I grow in stature amongst them, they're like, okay, let's you know what I'm saying, let's get busy. How can we serve you? What can we do? We antsy, we aggressive. Let's do some shit. You see what I'm saying? These are chaotic energies. And how I use them a lot is for creativity, is unlimited potential. Chaos is unlimited potential. And it manifests within this corporeal third dimension of reality, this simulation that we all dictating from our subconscious mind. It manifests here as pandemonium, hysteria, panic, havoc. You know what I'm saying? People like to talk about. That's how it manifests. That's how it comes through this spectrum of light and manifests here. You know what I'm saying? But it's creative potential. It's unlimited potential that you have within your mind that you can unlock and turn on. But you can understand something. You can never fucking turn it off. The same thing with the Goetia is how in my approach with them. Being enthusiastic about it because I'm Lucifer. What I mean by that is, let me show y'all niggas something. It's embodying what Lucifer is. He's a chief deity among the, you know what I'm saying, among the Goetia. So when I go into him, you already know they here. You know, so I approach him as the fallen angel. Black Luciferian shit. Hotep niggas. Hotep, Pharaoh. Hotep, fucking, you know what I mean? Sarah Shooting Seti. You see what I mean? I approach him as Lucifer. So automatically off rip, I'm self-deified. Understand that. So, but when I approach them, I'm giving my other fallen angels thanks for coming down here with the Luciferian rebellion and coming down here and take a part in my experiment within humanity as a human being. You see what I'm saying? I'm thanking them. Look, man, good look, bro. Good look, Azazel, come from down here. My nigga Beelzebub, Belial, all my niggas who, you know what I'm saying, saw the motherfucking gnosis that was here to experience being within corporeal existence for us to motherfucking rebel against the, you know what I'm saying, the most highs or whatever, all them niggas up in heaven, so to speak, within the story. You know what I'm saying? We came down here and we got shit busy, you know what I'm saying? And we motherfucking, we fucking getting powerful down here, you know what I mean? This shit is fun to us. That's why, well, fuck, we chose to rebel and that bitch ass shit them niggas had to serve in heaven. What the fuck that shit, you know what I mean? And I gave them niggas thanks. King Payment, all my niggas, you see what I'm saying? Boom, all of them, Lither, all of them. So, but when I approach them, you know what I'm saying, they ready to do work. You know what I'm saying? I might fuck with Dantalian, any of them. I might want to manifest them, but I'm creative and I have a childlike mindset and how I apply them to my daily lifestyle, how I make them practical. So, like, especially with, let me just say, like with Dantalian. Shout out to Dantalian Jones. You know what I mean? Understand that this is like a fucking you know what I mean, y'all can see it. Anybody who got this book know the fucking significance of this book. I'm not gonna go forward with this shit, but I use the Italian as a form of you know what I'm saying, it's a form of a mind control energy for me to, you know what I'm saying, activate, so to speak. So when I communicate with people, they're, you know what I'm saying, not only is my aura, the energy that I send out, you know what I'm saying, through the waves, chaotic waves. The energy that my aura send out is anybody within my environment, anybody within my online environment, when they fucking see me, they are automatically finessed to be in love with me, so to speak, in some way, shape, or form. To have admiration, appreciation, you know what I'm saying, gratitude for me even being around them. You see what I'm saying? I might use glamour magic with the glasses and the motherfucking MAGA hat or some shit to elicit a level of affection, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? I'm just tapping into the attributes that Italian possesses. But not only that, the more motherfuckers in my environment, the more the energy that I have is downloaded within their subconscious mind. They don't even have to observe me, so to speak. Because when they're not observing me, I exist in wave form. And that's exactly one of the reasons why I want to exist as wave form, because wave form is chaos. You see what I'm saying? But when they collapse me, when they observe me, I turn into particles. I turn into matter, light, so to speak. So the longer I'm in their environment, no matter where I am, it don't matter where the fuck I'm at on the planet. The longer I'm in that environment where I see them, so to speak, the more and more my fucking mind control virus per se is fucking subjected or implanted within their subconscious mind to produce the result of me mind controlling them. You see what I'm saying? Being able to shape and mold the direction of where their conscious mind goes. Being able to use embedded commands. Being able to spike up levels of emotion, of fear, of praise, whatever. But it's all dictated by me, the scientist, the experimenter, Lucifer, Set, God in heaven, Satan in hell. That's what I embody. 365, 24/7. You see what I'm saying? So when I'm going out, when I'm doing this, you know what I'm saying? When I'm amplifying this with the attribute of Dantalian, it's all, you know what I'm saying? It's all an acquisition of more power, more control of my environment that I'm in. And I get 150,000 gazillion% results. When I apply it with a childlike mindset and being creative in my approach of how I apply Dantalian and being able to use this energy to reality warp the individuals within my environment. And also enthusiasm. I'm enthusiastic about my approach. I'm happy. I'm amped up to be able to, you know what I'm saying, try out some new shit. You know what I mean? I use shit that's not even in fucking books. I take rituals and I put my own shit to them. And I do it myself. You see what I'm saying? I get results from that shit. I need to write the scholarship, put the scholarship down, make people on ways that they could approach this shit being creative. You know what I'm saying? I might use El Cristo Negro, like I said, El Cristo Negro, and Tiamat to go to motherfucking Sirius B. To open up the Akashic Records by using those two sigils and combining the two of them energies and shit and opening up some shit. Just being creative. Being able to have the psychological and mental wherewithal to be able to anchor those chaotic energies and focus them into a desired result that I want to manifest. You see what I'm saying? That's how but I do it. I'm enthusiastic about it. You see what I mean? You got to be, in my opinion, if you want to have fun with this shit, if you want to embody what this shit, you know what I'm saying, all of this shit is, you know what I mean? You gotta be enthusiastic about it. Why not be enthusiastic? You know what I'm saying? You a Titan. You the God. You the goddess. You the Titaness. You know what I'm saying? You Satan in hell and you run in hell. You God in heaven and you run in heaven. So whatever level of power that you watching this attribute to God, I absorb and I embody. Whatever powers that you attribute to Lucifer, Set, or Satan in hell per se, I absorb and I redirect and I embody right now. As you watching this shit, as you listening to my voice, that's what I am. That's what I'm anchored into this reality, into your motherfucking reality. So if I see you and you an individual who ain't appeared on this shit, if you ain't unlocked this shit within yourself, I got to keep my niggas, my own thought form entities, my Goetian entities, my Necronomicon entities from, you know what I'm saying? They designed to automatically consume the energies that you hold. And to me, just to add them to my collective, add them to me, you know what I'm saying? So, a lot of times, I just let them motherfuckers run rampant. And motherfucking just absorb as much energy as you can within, you know what I'm saying, with restraint. I ain't trying to kill a motherfucker, but you can kill people with this shit. No bullshit. I am not fucking playing when I say that shit. You see what I'm saying? Because when I see people, I don't just see corporeal flesh. I see they whole aura, they chakras, which motherfucking, what state of, you know what I'm saying, what level of the brain they thinking on, what level of consciousness they on, what frequency they on. That's what I see when I look at them. Being creative and using a childlike mindset of believing what the fuck I'm seeing when I'm looking within my environment, when I collapse my environment. By observation, I see something totally fucking different from most people. Because my subconscious mind is reprogrammed to experience that as a fact, as a reality for me. You see what I'm saying? Constantly. You can't turn this off. You see what I'm saying? You only can. It's almost like Superman, you know what I'm saying? His powers and his senses is heightened. His senses of smell, sight, touch, everything. It's so heightened that he has to put limitations on them just to fucking experience being like normal, so to speak. And that's what I have to do a lot of times with how I see things, how I, you know what I'm saying, I'm able to taste their thoughts, read their energy, and being able to just see the chakras and all of that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? It's a very slippery slope. You see what I'm saying? Now, when I'm at home with my family, shit, my wife and my 3 daughters and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? That's a no. I'm just normal when I'm in my house. I'm just you know what I'm saying? I allow my ego to, you know what I'm saying, dive into humanity, so to speak. You know what I mean? Where the true self that you hearing, you know what I'm saying, talking to you right now is more, you know what I'm saying, lying dormant, chilling, until it's time for me to activate to do ritual work or, you know what I'm saying, do whatever it is I'm doing, you know what I'm saying, with the shadow work. But when I leave the house, it's go time. You see what I'm saying? I'm comfortable everywhere I'm at, because everywhere I go is my fucking realm of existence as God, so it manifests as heaven, as Satan, so it manifests as hell, as Lucifer, whatever, how you ever want to slice this shit. That's my fucking, you know what I mean? That's my fucking everyday reality. That's my existence. You see what I'm saying? But I'm childlike with this shit. I'm having fun with this shit. And right now, there's so much fucking potential energy, dark energy, to be absorbed and redirected and to be applied magically right now. For whatever reason, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people call like the age of Aquarius, whatever. I'm Aquarius, so this energy is normal for me to be able to embody this chaotic energy. You see what I'm saying? We can look at this 5G shit, whatever way you want to spin this shit scientifically. All that shit, all that it means to me is that the stars are right. And again, Cthulhu is rising up from Rayleigh. You know what I mean? All of that, that's what it means to me. You know what I'm saying? But have fun with this shit, man. Like, come on, man. You ain't gotta be so fucking serious and rigid all the motherfucking time. Be enthusiastic in your approach with this shit. With, you know what I'm saying? Like a kid. You know what I mean? Like this video right here is inspired from my nigga Ghostface from Supreme Clientele, man. My favorite album of all time. But he had a track on there called Child's Play. And that shit just, I'll never forget when I heard that shit, man. It took me back to my childhood, man. It took me back to when I would just play with my action figures and shit like that, and I would just dive into being a kid, man, and having no fucking limitation on my thoughts. And I always maintained that shit growing up. You see what I'm saying? Like, well, I didn't maintain it. You know, growing up as a teen and shit, you know what I'm saying? I want pussy and shit like that, so I kind of put the childlike shit on the back burner, but, you know, you can't really deny that shit, you know what I mean? I'm gonna show y'all niggas something. Got a Cash App card, right? I'm gonna be putting my details on this shit. Y'all niggas want to donate and all that shit, whatever. You know what I mean? I want to give thanks to all those that's, you know what I'm saying, that's planning on donating to your boy, whatever. But I got this boy sigilized. Remember, I'm Lucifer. So, who is Lucifer's best friend within the Goetian? Chronicles. Got that motherfucker embedded within this black card, this fucking black portal of abundance and prosperity. Abracadabra, motherfuckers. I also want to show y'all some other shit. Like, I got fucking bags. I got trick bags. Like, you know what I mean? I got all kind of shit in here. But, you know what I'm saying? I got the fucking 50 names of Marduk. Also, that's another motherfucker I really want to... I'm going to break down another video where that's another energy that I embody is Marduk. You know what I mean? And I'm going to explain that shit real quick. You know, Marduk is the slayer of Tiamat. And all of that shit. One of the elder gods. The lord of magicians, so to speak. So, how I apply the magic... How I apply it... Basically, Marduk is Lucifer. Or Marduk is Set. Set being able to slay Apep. Or in other words, Set being able to take that chaos and put it into order for his existence. That's all it means. So I'm Marduk slaying fucking Tiamat. I'm putting order to the chaos that Tiamat represents. And I'm using that shit creatively with a childlike mindset and enthusiasm of a kid in approaching my spiritual work and my shadow work. What the fuck you doing? You see what I'm saying? What the fuck is you doing? Nigga, every fucking second of every day, you supposed to be getting strong. I'm growing strong. What the fuck is y'all niggas doing? You having fun with this shit? You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, look. This Sunday, me and the nigga Ravana Noon, you know what I mean? 2/3 of the motherfucking triad of darkness y'all niggas, but I'm about to be dropping some shit on y'all niggas. You know what I'm saying? This is a, you know what I'm saying? We coming from the outer realm. You know what I mean? We coming from unforeseen places, the dark abyss places. You know what I'm saying? Y'all ain't gonna see this shit coming, but we got some shit coming up this Sunday. Zoom. You know what I'm saying? Holla at your boy on there. Holla at Ravana Noon for an invite. You know what I'm saying? On Zoom. The title of the motherfucking show is gonna be The Power of Devouring. You know what I'm saying? So I'll let your imagination run wild on what that shit could mean or whatever, but you know what I'm saying? Get your popcorn ready because we about to be dropping some shit. I hope y'all niggas is triggered by this shit too. Any nigga that's triggered by this shit, understand that trigger, that emotion that you elicit is being redirected and absorbed by moi, your rogue titan. Understand that shit. So your thoughts are things, and your thoughts can be redirected by niggas like me. I use this shit as a beacon, as an antenna to absorb and redirect that energy for me to apply that shit magically. Being creative with my shit like a child and being enthusiastic and me acquiring new motherfucking forms of power. You see what I'm saying? Emotional energy and shit. So this is a psychic vampirism conduit. Know that. I ain't gonna hold y'all niggas too much longer though, but your boy, I'm stopping this shit at 33 minutes because this is a motherfucking ritual of 33 motherfucking minutes. So I'm gonna let 10, 9, 8. Understand something at the end of the motherfucking day? Chaos reigns supreme.